Raw family, how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? I hope you guys are feeling good. That's me giving you some good energy. Good. I miss y'all. Okay, sorry. Let me get it together. You guys know I'm a big nerd. But I do miss you guys when I'm not there. Anyways, don't mind the dry curls or the home attire. Hey, mans were cleaning, and I just decided, whoop, I'm always doing something, right? So I just decided, why not get some feels out? I feel like it's been a minute. Like, I feel like it's been a month. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna hop right in. Technical difficulties. Goodness, but we're good. We're ready to hop in. So let's hoppity, 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 hoppity in. Sorry, y'all. I've been in a really good mood lately. I went from like afternoon work to day work, and I must say it is a beautiful change. It is. It is. I like days. I like days. And I thought I wasn't a morning person, but I just real okay. A particular job can suck your life, your soul, your well-being, your happy-go-lucky, your whole energy out of you, right? So luckily for me, I realized ahead of time I had to get the frick up out of there, which is funny because I'm always one step ahead. Anywho, we'll get into that. That's a whole different story time because now I can talk, right? It's time to tear things up. Okay, so let's get into these feels. Again, don't mind the cleaning tire. You ain't gotta be cute all the time. I keep telling you ladies this, you don't have to be cute all the time. Stop busting off your hairline to have a wig on every other week. I don't know because I can hear them dying. Okay, somebody has bust off all their edges because they wanted to keep their hair. No, you didn't. You did not do this because of a man. There's no way. Shorty, one of you, a guy told you, oh, I like long hair. And your hair's not long, and you constantly started putting on like wigs like every 2 weeks. Like you were on top of it, on top of it, on top of it, on top of it, because you wanted to look good for him every 2 weeks, and now you have no hairline. That's crazy. And I'm hearing that the man didn't even stay. So now you have no edges and no man. My God! Oh, God. As women, we tend to sometimes get ahead of ourselves. You want to give everything to that man, everything to your kids, and to your family. Please remember to also think of yourself because that man may not always be there. Somebody needed to hear that. Somebody, you needed to hear that. That man may not always be there, so make sure that you are still fulfilling yourself. Okay? I don't know why I'm being told to bring this up. Okay, so I had an ex, and his current spouse is like on my, and it's really weird to me. I just keep leaving homegirl on red because that's mad weird. And like, I also, even though they don't deserve it, want to give my ex the respect to be like, I'll let you handle your mod puss spouse. Do you understand? Why am I being told to bring that up? Because, sweetheart, you're one of those women that have given everything, your heart and soul, to your man and your children, and now you look like a mod puss because you didn't give any time to yourself. You may have put your whole life, your whole dream into what you thought that this man was or what it meant or their sexuality. Oh, don't even tell me. I don't want. Damn it. Okay. It could be this man's sexuality that's been a sudden, like, poof to you. These are none of my feels written down. I'm strictly getting these right now because it's been a while. They're talking. Okay. Again, make sure you make time for yourself and find yourself. If you found out this man is DL, I don't know why I'm getting the noise to say there. You found out that he messed with one of his. What? And my crown is itching like a bee. Okay, so. Oh. Okay. Got it. So, this could be the same woman or a whole different scenario. Somebody you could have found that your man is DL. That's a whatever. I don't know why people are saying it's a thing, like it hasn't always been around. But anyways, I guess it's just more out there now. Bring back shame. Bring it back. Shame is needed. Okay, people are living lives without shame, and it's just getting real damn disgusting in this world. Okay. Okay, back to what I was saying. Thank you. They're telling me to get it in line. Back to what I was saying. If you have found that this man, somebody may have been married to a man, they went through the whole thing, they did the whole Christian church thing, you know, like I tell people that I almost got sucked into that whole thing. It happens, but not as often. And she did everything right. She was the good girl. She waited till marriage, gave herself to this man, and gave him kids and all that good stuff because, you know, you're not supposed to have baby out of what, all this good stuff. They're one of those diehards. Diehards. Okay. Only to find out this man is DL and their whole life is a lie. Yeah. Yeah. And now this woman is spazzing on like randoms. Okay. Like random people. Like random exes that, oh, I hope this doesn't apply. Ugh. I hope it doesn't apply. Ugh. Let me just sip. I don't think it's gonna apply. I hope it doesn't apply. Ah! We need to gloss. What the frig? How are you guys gonna have me sitting there with no gloss? You guys know gloss queen. Gloss has to always be there. Gloss has to always be on. Always. Not sometimes, but always. Not sometimes, but sorry. Okay, you guys are waiting on me. I'm coming. Okay? Somebody thought that somebody was too high maintenance because their lips were always glossed up. But you never find their mouth dry. So because they have mouth standards, they're high maintenance because they don't want to walk around with dry cracked lip. But you're okay to walk around like that? That sounds like a you problem. Okay. People might be finding you super spicy lately. People have been telling me like, damn, Mel, like you don't hold back anymore. Like you just tell us all straight. You're damn right. Because when I was holding back, we're out of line. Right? Right. We don't hold back anymore on these parts. Somebody, you may also be in that same kind of a flow or same kind of feel. Hold back for who? Hold back for what? Hold back why? To make you feel better? For what? Who? For me? Making you feel better makes me feel better? Right. Shut up. Okay. Let's hop back in. Now let's get into our real feels. Because those just came. I just got a remembrance. Like you have a lot of people from back in the day trying to get a hold of you. Somebody. You have a lot of people from back in the day, like when you were in high school or from when you were like in your late 20s, people you used to work with. You people that all want to reach out to you because you want nothing to do with them. It's like, oh, a shocker. Like, you don't want to talk to me? For what? You're no longer relevant. Okay? People may find that cold or you're no longer relevant. Like me, I don't keep space for things that are no longer relevant in my life. It's no longer relevant. Keep up. No, I'm just joking. Can you stop? Okay, somebody, you're in a really good mood. Like I've been cleaning and stuff, so I shouldn't be that good in a good mood. But I'm in a really good mood. Okay, my little oxalotl baby's in a good mood. Hey, my baby. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's another side note feel. People are watching you, whoever this is. People are watching you to see if you're pregnant. Okay? Somebody may want to marry you and people are in disbelief of how this player could be getting himself on the straight and narrow and together. And they're like, oh my God, like the only way I got him to be good to me is like I got knocked up. So like she must be knocked up if he wants to marry her. You thought. Okay? But that's what's happening. People are like watching you or watching this particular woman. It has to be a woman. Anyway, I'm not even gonna tell that. But somebody or a group of people or these three people, a mother, a what left, we're just gonna call her a what left, and their friend. So the what left's best friend and the mother, okay, are all working together and it's just not working out. Everybody keeps getting clapped up and slapped up and they're starting to be like, oh shit, probably ain't gonna work out. It's not, you thought. Okay. But these could also be the women that are watching you to find out if you are pregnant. Okay. First of all, if you are pregnant, keep that to yourself. I'm getting that very clear. It's none of your business. There's a lot of bad mind out there. You may not want even to announce this until you're like far along. Okay. Keep that in mind. Monitoring. Okay. Keep that in mind. They can't figure it out. They're going crazy. Is she pregnant? Is she not pregnant? Okay. Okay, now let's get into these fields. I got a lot more coming, but I want to get my ones written down first, and we can get to the freestyles in a minute. They told me no. Okay, what else do I have to say? Somebody is losing their mind because I thought they were going to be able to keep a hold on somebody, but now life is happening and changing circumstance. Somebody did spell work to get somebody to move out of your crib or for you to separate, only for it to come and box their dumbass back in their face. And now this person's going to have to move and the person's going to cut anyways. Yo, I'm sorry. Bad Mind's been entertaining me lately. Like, if you guys remember Mello back then, not even like a year ago, I used to get annoyed by Bad Mind. Really annoyed. But now I find them hilarious because it's the season of just watching them get clapped up and slapped up, and it's just so funny. It's so funny, okay? Somebody thought you didn't know the movements. This may be somebody who their line is, oh, somebody doesn't know how much of a, they don't know how much of a bitch I can be. No, you did know, and you were 10 steps ahead. And now you're gonna get that up sweetly because they didn't know that you know that they were a fake ass. You understand? All right. Now can I hop in? Thank you. Okay, so let's get into these. Now, again, I haven't said this, but I haven't said this in a while. This is your, did I even say? I don't think I said my intro. One more time. Hello, Raw family. This is your girl Melo, and this is the show Raw Talk Melo, the show where we only talk the truth and some of the raw topics of Blukes. You feel me? Okay. And we always say in your mouth not once, but 2 times for the bad mind. Strangers and stalkers, you are welcome. Thank you for the love. I still appreciate your hatred. And to my lovely Raws and my lovely, lovely supporters, I love y'all. Love y'all. Okay, now let's get into these. These are going to be going from June 14th. Allow me. Someone I get rowdy. If you if you know, you know, okay? Okay, going into August. I'm just gonna say going into August because okay. First field. I got this. Somebody you have just, so this is a woman. Okay. And as a woman, you have just found out that you have contracted HIV. Okay. This is not a joke. It's not funny. It's not something small. This woman literally has had such a sexually charged, carefree, almost damn near whatless lifestyle in terms of her sex life. One of those girls like, I'm liberated. And then they're just like skunting all over the place. You understand? Yeah. Okay. So one of those women who was liberated has now found out they've contracted HIV, and it's such a disgusting like situation. I've had this before. It's such a hard situation because the amount of people this person has slept with, what is killing her inside is the amount of people she has to call and tell her business to. And there's one person in particular that is her spouse or her main, and she is not going to tell that individual, which is crazy. But she's going to tell all her little books on the side. And she doesn't want to tell this man because she does not want to lose him. So all that she's been doing is refraining from sex lately. So if your spouse is, if you guys know, because you guys know, you know your spouse, like you know if your sex drive is matched or not, okay? You may, this person, you two may have equally had a high libido together. Like it was on them. You didn't have to say nothing. You understand? But lately you've been noticing the woman is like, no. And this could be a man too, just in his feminine energy. This could be a male as well. That is vice versa, right? But I'm getting strongly a woman, but she could be like, oh no, I'm tired. Oh no, like I don't want to do a quickie. And this person's very confused. She is not cheating. She has contracted HIV, and low key, she's kind of protected you from it in a weird way because she's not telling you, which is equally as frigged up. But if you catch my drift, like at least she cared enough about you, I guess, to not sleep with you. But the fact of the matter is, she needs to tell you because if you guys have previously slept together, you need to get tested. Not there, not there, not there. No, no. All right. So yes, somebody, I will just say this, and I've been saying this for a while. I am in a relationship. I got a hubby, and I still tell him, and I myself, like, get tested. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not calling you a snake. You're not calling me a snake. I just want to be sure. Okay. All right. Why am I getting this all of it? Somebody, you may be having. You gotta be freaking kidding me, right? Yeah. Somebody, you got your ass done. Okay. I told you guys years ago, BBL Horizon, I made that painting. I told you it was not a goal. Now men are crying to be small again. I don't understand. Stupid. Anyway, you know what? Not even say that. Confirmation. Insecure. Okay? And you let that, instead of healing that insecurity and telling it, I'm beautiful the way I am, and what? I will naturally get my goal if I can, and if I can't, it is what it is. I got hit dips, it is what it is. You would be good right now. But unfortunately, you let that take over. That's exactly what I'm getting. You let this take over, and it's doing this. Also applies to men too. I'm hearing a man that hates his height, or that he hates his size, and he's thinking about doing enhancement, or he did an enhancement. If you do that enhancement, you are no longer going to be functional. Something is going to go wrong for that man, and for this woman, you're going to have an infection of sort of complication. Ow, my God, I got it. Oh, you're going to have some sort of infection with the left bum cheek, and it is going to be painful. Some sort of cyst. Oh my God. I might need to get out of this field, bruh. Whew. Okay, it's going to be bad. Okay, so just don't fight it. I am insecure with some things. I have been insecure with some things. It is okay to be insecure. It is okay to admit it. The process and the biggest point out of all of it is learn to love you, learn yours, and work yours. That's it. That's it. Okay? Like, enough of this. This is crazy. Some of y'all, like, not coming home over an ass. You're not going to come home to your seed, to your family, for a fatter ass. Does that make sense? For the possibility of not waking up. Just for the you have the possibility of still walking out with a disformed flat ass, and you feel like that is worth the possibility of your ass not waking up and coming off the table for a possibility of a nicer looking ass. The possibility. Y'all stupid. I can't. I can't. I still love y'all. I'm gonna talk as much sense to y'all as I can when you have dumb moments or stupid moments, because everybody has dumb or stupid moments. Shoot, I'm stupid sometimes too. Everybody has their moments. Stop promoting it. How about that? The promoting it is pretty disgusting. Like, stop promoting it. Okay? Moving forward. Somebody tried to align with a police task to take you down by lying to a police officer or an officer that was in training that was soon to be an officer or detective. And they lied to them about a situation because they thought it was going to blow over. They thought that, like, they were never going to call you. They were never going to question you about the situation. Nothing. It was just going to blow over. Okay. Well, they have figured out, the police have figured out that they lied. And they're on their way to you. Right now. I don't know who's watching this, but they're on their way to you right now. That's what I'm being told. The time that they're on their way to you right now. Okay? Whether they are getting things ready or suiting up, they're on their way. Someone calling me? Side note. Thank you. Reminder. So there was one particular night. This is a quick little story time. There was one particular night. Yes, I know it's a feel. Thank you. They're telling me to use my story as a feel. This is a feel for somebody. There was one particular night that I was asleep. And this is after a certain family member had died that I knew. Spirit, no, I won't even be there. Okay. Now, I was sleeping and I heard a knock and someone call my name on my bedroom door, right? Now I know how my family sounds and everybody asleep, everything like that, right? So I sat up calmly because you guys know the things I've seen as a kid, that shit don't faze me. So I sit up, look over, I'm like, all right, bet. Do my little cleanse or whatever, chill out for a bit, say my prayers, all that good stuff. Go, yeah, because, so many people thought I did witchcraft. Yeah, no, I believe in God, guys, okay? Um, I just heard somebody saying, so do demons. Oh my God, cookie for you. You said something smart. My answer, my answer. What? Okay. Yeah, I sat up, sat down, no problem. And it wasn't until I realized, like, okay, first of all, I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to open the door. Like, that's dumb, right? We're not going to get into that. If you know, you know, okay? I went back to sleep right after everything was all good. Like, I don't stress about that. I don't worry. I tell people all the time, I know who I serve. You should be scared. And that's why I never stress. I just be chilling, waiting for the next thing to come in line. Every time someone thinks they're about to cut something off, God always makes a next step right there. People are like, how the because you're not God. Big dog runs you. Hello. Anyway, it wasn't until I woke up the next morning and I took this photo, which I'll place here. And I realized that while I was asleep, I was surrounded by a bunch of orbs in my sleep. Now, I already know who those are. Okay. They stay with me. I stay strapped at all times spiritually. They stay with me at all times. But it was just funny to me that whatever this was, that or whoever sent this or whatever thought they were really about to like be doing something or catching somebody off guard or being allowed in their energy because they were already denied in their physical energy. You thought? So they thought they could come and and yeah, my ancestors and my spirit guides and big dog and the angels all said, who? You're touching who? On what night? When? Okay? That's what happened. So something like that could be going on for you. You could have felt like you were under attack or somebody's about to try to do something and they don't realize they're about to just have a wall around you that you didn't even see and they didn't even see. Somebody thought something was going to hurt you. I feel like I've been saying this for a minute and people just weren't listening. Somebody made movements and thought it was going to hurt you. And as the days and the weeks go by, they're drowning in their decision. Okay? Damn it. I'm hearing someone be like, damn it. How the frick did they do? I can't. Okay, next feel. Let's keep moving. I'm just going to read this straight out. Somebody is very good at convincing somebody else to do things, but with you just don't budge. You're not easily fooled or swindled and they can't stand it. So if you didn't catch that, is somebody has a way of always trying to communicate to somebody or easily manipulate someone because the person they're talking to lacks a backbone or the ability to actually have a brain that thinks for themselves. So the person's able to talk to them and like gossip I'm getting or whatever, and it makes this person be like get into their mind because they're already insecure and not as confident in themselves compared to you. And they're able to convince this person of things that you're trying to do, like overtake them or overpower them or blah, 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 blah. And this person will like give into it. Like they'll give into the demands against you, but you don't budge. So it doesn't matter. And every time the person that tried to convince this person is like, oh, like, why didn't I hit them? And you're just like, okay, for example, maybe my boyfriend were playing Battleship the other day, okay? We're a little bit of nerds. We were playing Battleship the other day. And I thought to myself, I was like, yo, this is how bad might be thinking like they're hitting the target. And they're like, I see the plan. I see it. Your boat's there. And they go and they send their biggest, dirtiest missile. Somebody used to make fun of the fact that you were broke And then now they're sad because the shoe's on the other foot and they are now broke. But the reason why you are broke and they are broke are for two different reasons, because you were broke from life circumstances and they're broke because they wanted to stalk you and they were giving all their money and their savings to a practitioner to look into your life because you wouldn't speak with them. Straight, just like that. Just got it clear. Okay. This may have also been the practitioner. Thank you. This could have also been the practitioner trying to convince this person to do things towards you to get things done, but you just didn't budge every time. No, got it. This person you should try. This person needs to have to convince this practitioner of things that you were doing, so this practitioner would do things to you. Got it. But you never budged, and this practitioner would get clapped up and slapped up. Car gone, job gone, same week. Daughter sick, son sick next week, same week. Mom dead, gone next week. Grandma dead, gone next week. Just lick, right? And this person's like, what the? You told me this person's doing this. It shouldn't be happening. No, it's because it's not happening. This person lied to you. You got easily swindled. You got easily fooled. And now this practitioner is like, you're on your own. This person is like, I can't stand it because now they're broke. So everybody's looking at them like, yo, you said the person was broke, but look at you, yo. And they're like, yeah, I know. Times are kind of hard. Ah, everybody's laughing at them right now. It's not funny now, right? It's not funny now, right? It's not funny now, right? Okay. But when it was the other way around, they used to have the time of their life, right? It's something like that. I'm literally getting at the same time as you got a new car and you got a new job, somebody lost their vehicle and they're about to lose their job. And that's how you figured out who was playing with you. It ain't hard once you're connected to figure things out, okay? And it actually pisses people off around you. When you're intuitive, people are scared of you. I've learned this. And they're not scared of you because they like fear you as a person. They're scared of you because they know that you know their shit and they can't do the same thing to you, and it bothers them. They know that when they lie to your face and say, I don't know something, that you actually know the truth. And that makes them feel like crap. They know that when they say, oh, I don't think so-and-so's going to be there, that you already know that they called that person and told them to be there because you're going to be there and you ain't going. And they, like, it's constant, okay? People just keep getting like dummied and they can't stand it, okay? For the fact that you didn't budge for this feel is why this person is having a backfire. But had you budged, had you given in, for example, I'm getting that somebody paid for somebody to send you a spirit of not being, the word's not practical, of not being, tackle the throat chakra, of not being productive. Thank you. Of not being productive. Okay. And they thought they had you in it because you weren't doing stuff or it looked like you weren't doing things. No, you were just living life and you got a lot of stuff in the background. Okay. Stay with me. Stay with me. Next feel. Somebody is big mad. Okay. Not little mad or mad. Big mad that you have finally figured them out and they can no longer manipulate you. Okay. You may have had someone who used to act like they were cool with you. You guys were buddy. You may have had somebody that used to act like they were chill with you, that they weren't talking smack about you, that they really didn't know what was going on. Oh my God, I know what's going on. I'm never really there. Right? Right. Because everybody's as simple as you. No. So, they're now big mad because slowly they started to see that you're talking to them less. You didn't care for their friends anymore. You weren't happy to see them anymore. Like, you started to do your own stuff. And the reason for that is you found out they're just manipulative and they're a liar. And they realized, by the time you realize, that it is like, okay, let me say it again. Thank you. Saying it too quickly. By the time they realized that you already figured out who they were, it was already too late. Okay? They are just realizing now that you knew that. Now. Okay? Okay, next feel. Somebody was used to a docile woman. Somebody is used to being in control, or submissive, I should say, overly submissive. Not, there's a difference between a submissive woman and an overly submissive woman. Okay. If you know, you know. So somebody is used to being in control in their relationship, but you are not like that. Whether it's a man or a woman, it can be both ways. Okay. You are not like that. And in this case, I have it here. This man hates it. The reason why he hates it, stay with me now, it's because you challenge him and he's not used to that. He may did it, remember before, and if he said, sit, boo boo, sit, she sat for some good deed that night or a McDonald's meal. Okay. You can do that for yourself. So those kind of things are not, you're not one of those women or one of those men. So he actually is challenged. He actually has to be legit. It actually has to be genuine and natural. Okay. Now, he hates this, but he also loves this about you at the same damn time. At the same damn time. Okay? Same damn time. He hates it and he loves it. You may see him like get irritated in the same sentence. He's just like, come here. Right? Okay. Next feel. I hear the plate, so I have a little bit of time. Okay. Are we eating bulgogi today? I think we're eating bulgogi today. I'm not sure. Okay. Next feel. Somebody likes to see you mad. They like it. They love it. They may even do little things just to see you a little mad. Just see that little like in your nose when you mad. Do you remember that song by Neil? Oh, and every time you sing my name, I wanna kiss you. And every time we, damn, how's it go? I don't know what it's like that. Girl, you're so damn sexy. When you're mad, that one, okay? So he finds you so damn sexy when you're mad, or you find him so damn handsome when he's mad. And when he gets into like that, like masculine for you, like, God damn. Right? Okay. All right. Somebody likes seeing you mad because they thought it was cute. They would start arguments for the hell of it, like I was saying, but now the constant turmoil has caused you to be constantly mad. Okay, got it. So I remember this feel. Somebody was loving the fact of how cute you were, how you looked when you were mad. They thought it was so cute, and they started to do things that would piss you off because they thought it was cute to see you react. Or they want this could be one of those people, those people that are so used to having dysfunctional relationships, toxic relationships, that they feel like unless they see you fighting for them, like this might be a girl who will pretend like, oh, I'm talking to an ex dude just to see if you'll like pull up or you'll react. That toxic high school type crap. Yeah. Okay. So somebody may have been used to that and you don't do that. Like you're a grown ass woman. You're a grown ass man. Okay. And you don't play those kind of games. And you've been teaching this person to be more mature with how they handle things, take accountability and them kind of things. Okay. Now, the problem is this person got a little too carried away. They started to play that, push that button a little bit, and they would be like, haha, and then it became like an everyday thing, and it got you to the point of just being now constantly angry. You're not angry sometimes. You're not angry here that you're constantly angry because you're always waiting for the bull because you feel like it's always coming because this person's always playing around, right? But you don't know, okay? This man now regrets the monster that he has created, but you're gonna have to learn to deal with it and undo that just like you made it. I tell people, men and women in a relationship, if you created something in your spouse, meaning if that woman has an insecurity now and you need to do a little bit of extra about telling her where you are because you cheated, that's life. You need to reprogram that. If even if it's not as far as zero infidelity, but say that you always let this woman be a little spoiled brat and she has never carried a grocery in the house since you guys have dated. Now when you're injured, you don't expect that woman to carry in a grocery. Like things like that. Like I know it's more extensive than that, like it's more in detail than that, but this is just quick examples so you get what I'm saying. If you, even out of relationships, parents, I used to tell my aunt all the time, used to try to come and complain to me about my cousin and how they're spoiled and blah blah, and I had to tell the person straight, we create our own monsters because you let them be a brat, you let them be spoiled, you let them get everything, you let them never work hard for a damn thing, and now you're complaining to me, the person who has had that kind of life. You're complaining to me. What am I supposed to tell them? What am I supposed to tell them? Right. Okay. I heard Albert. Okay. It was loud and it was clear. Okay. I didn't understand why I heard it. I didn't understand what it was for. Okay. And then after that, I got a quick, because you guys know the vocabulary app, right? And the word is inculate, inculcate, inculcate this. Okay. And it means to frequently instill an idea or belief firmly in someone's mind. Okay. Albert, or someone likes to be called Al, or your name is Al, okay? You literally were like brainwashed. You were programmed. I know it sounds insane. I don't know why I got the name Albert, but you were programmed from a very young age, okay? And you're still stuck in that mindset. 2026 is going to be the year where you're going to be spending your time having socializing, going to spiritual classes, attending churches, just getting out there and away from your family. They may have been in some sort of a cult like situation, Seventh-day Adventist type situation, Mason type situation, yeah, them kind of things. I'm getting it's somebody who was in one of those, okay? Not to say that all of them are, but this person's family in particular is like a freaking cult. Their church is like it's a cult. You are a cult, okay? For whoever's group this is, Albert or Al, 2026 is going to be your year of getting out and figuring things out, okay? Getting your mind deprogrammed because you were programmed. They programmed you because, like me growing up, you were also guilted, and instead of your mother embracing it, like mine kind of did for the most part, yours was blocked and shut down because they were like, oh my God, no, because of your cult like practices and mindset. They're like, oh my God, it's a demon. Okay. But they've been praying over you for how many years, and you didn't, and every. I just want to sometimes people pay attention. Okay, next field. I kind of already said this one, but it's the same kind of thing. Somebody tried to change people's perspective on you. So people may have, okay, somebody's on the outskirts. They feel like they're on the outskirts. You seem to be the it girl at the moment. They cannot stand it. They can't figure it out. They can't grow up. They can't move on. Okay. This maybe somebody talks about people's accountability, but they also take zero accountability for things. Just a few qualities of this person so you can kind of get to know who I'm talking about, or if this applies or relates. Okay. This person tried to change people's perspective of you. And the reason why I tried to change people's perspective of you is they tried to change people's perspective. Somebody does not want me to get these feels out. Can y'all tell? Damn. 1 second. Yeah, the whole mouth is just dysfunctional, okay? Someone's trying to put in work. Okay. So this person who I just discussed and all that kind of stuff, the way that they have been trying to change things or to stop people from being like this. Okay, somebody's mom, their aunties, their uncles, their stepmom, their best friend. Everybody's like, oh, this person's great. And it's pissing this individual off because why does everybody think you're great? Not everybody thought I was great. You're not this person. They're not you. But oops. Blukes. You thought you were on this person's level. Okay. So that's to say this person's above you. You just thought you were on their level. Okay. I don't think people understand that. Okay. Levels didn't have to make me above you. Okay. Now, this person was like, okay, no, I'm going to change this. And they started to be like a bug in like the most messiest person in the family's ear. Bzz. Every time I say it, oh, how's it going? This is going to be someone that's going to ask you all the time, like, how's it going? Like, how's someone? Stop answering the question. I've flown that with a few people, even close friends. There's certain things, stop answering that question. All right? Okay, y'all, I'm not going to lie. I smell the food, so we're going to take a brief intermission. When I come back with Buzz, it'll be nice and big. It's not going to... Okay, I'll be back. Un momento. Now I'm being told to finish. Okay, let me finish. Okay? I'm hungry. All right, I'll be obedient. Next field. This is around June 27 times, okay? Somebody wanted to fight you and was talking crazy about how when they see you, they were going to do this and they were going to do that. I've got this field before, repetition. But then they saw you from a distance one day and they said, nope, I can't fight this bitch. Okay, first of all, height and size do not matter if you're actually trained well. It's people need to understand. I had to learn that, okay? It does not matter, okay? Well, I mean, unless I get your ass on the ground, then you better know how to grapple. But anyways, number 2, okay? the reason why I'm laughing is I'm literally getting a scenario of a girl with like a girl with like her squad, and her squad is like hyping her up, like they're out or something, and they see this person that this person's been talking about, like right there, like literally, if the person's eating here, this person's right here, and they're like, "Yo, like go sneak that, like go handle that, right?" And this person has the perfect opportunity to sneak you, but when they start to approach you, something about like your stature. I don't know why this is so funny. I'm so sorry. Something about like your stature. This person's this person got like to a certain like distance close to you, and they saw like your stature. Oh shit. Sorry. They saw like your stature, and they basically were like, yeah, they did a quick turn. You ever see people like walk like this and they just do like a quick detour? Like this person just did like a quick turn. Okay. Next field. 7-Eleven. I don't know if it's the convenience store that's special about this or if it's just the actual number, okay? So, somebody, no matter how hard they try, they have tried through your friends, they have tried through your family, they have tried through your business partners, they have tried through. Oh! Look at that, looking crisp and clean and pristine. Oh man. Thank you. That's what they got me to look at the tank. Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed I was talking, they kind of had my head go this way, and I saw my tank is clean and pristine and almost looking crystal white again. So when I woke up, the tank was like not up to par. I need to change the filter. I changed the filter. And then this feel right here is that somebody, no matter how hard they try, no matter how sticky that brown cookie stuff is, they try to stick to you. That negativity try to stick to you, that they try to make stick to the tank. They try to make the water cloudy, people's vision cloudy to see you clearly through the glass, through the lens that they are looking in. Woo! This is good. Cookie. Okay, sorry. I get excited. They just like they couldn't get that stuff to stick, they can't get this negative, dirty, grungy, brownie energy to stick to you. The tank is too clean. You're too clean and pristine. What? Negative and dirty. Where? Oh, you have to put. Oh, try to put it on me. Oh, try to put it on me. Oh, miss me. You understand? Eh? I'm so extra, but I gotta put it in so you guys get it. Okay. Okay. Next feel. Oh, remember this feel. Okay, 10-10. Somebody, there's going to be a major fire at work or at a building or somewhere, okay? And you're going to have, you know, that the glass that you have to break, okay? So I'm getting that there's going to be a fire and this person's just going to panic because they never dealt with this before. They were never in charge of actually handling. They literally don't know what they're doing, okay? And this person's like, oh, I got to put out the fire. And this man is going to run. That's how I'm seeing it, like, okay. And he's gonna get to the glass, he's gonna be like, whoa, with his elbow, right? Okay. And like mash up his whole elbow, everything broke up, and open the glass, right? And he's gonna, you know, save the day. He is gonna save the day, okay? Get down low, if you guys know, you know, right? Put out the fire. After everything is said and done, right? The supervisor or whoever or the owner of the building or like people around are just gonna be looking at this person like, and their person's like looking at them like, aren't you giving me praise? Like, why is everybody looking at me like that? Come nice and close. The reason they are looking you at like that, I sure you can see my whole face. The reason that they were looking at you like that was because you didn't have to smash the glass. There was actually a quick release area that everybody was trained on who actually read the policies and procedures. And they knew that they have a backup way to just do it so you don't have to actually smash the glass. And your company's pretty broke, so they're going to tell you need to go take care of them bills yourself. Okay. Okay, next feel. Okay, we're getting here. We're getting here now. So, Okay, I was told I have to read this one straight out because to like try to isn't gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna read it out and then explain it. So somebody tried to block your dreams, like your dream state, but you have a divine counterpart, okay, or a equal that has just been having them for you instead. Isn't big dog telling you I've been laughing at bad mind left, right, and center, okay? Okay. So it's kind of like a mental safe. They pretty much are going to keep the okay, so bad mind is like a spell or whatever to block your dreams because you're sick at your dreams. You get a lot of stuff in your dreams. You expose someone's whole entire crap or their plan or their sexuality or their cheating or the fact that a seed was not a man's that they were with. The only ones I can't remember. Something like that. And they didn't like that. So they tried to send something and they paid good money to be able to block it. The problem is you have an equal, like I said, or a spouse. And this person's also a dreamer just like you. Probably comes from like passed down. And now this person is literally just like your like I said, you're safe. And they have the dreams and then you guys talk about it every morning. So you end up getting and then you end up getting the download through what they're telling you in your dreams anyways. Get help, bad mind. It is not working. Okay. I also wrote here, I know this is crazy. It's crazy, I know, but it's the truth. And I've been crazy before when telling the truth. Ask about me. Go back and look at them fields and look at some things right now. Okay? Okay. Next field. Somebody thought they were. I'm not clocking it. I'm too big for that. This close. Like your eyelash. The thickness of your eyelash. Yeah. Somebody thought they were that close to succeeding, hurting you or getting you or something, okay? And just when they had it, you were like, get the hell out of here, bro. Okay? You thought, okay? Hey, man, keep it raw. Keep it raw, okay? Holy, I don't know why. I was being told to say it just like that, okay? Now, this is the story that I got for it, okay? You're gonna see somebody create a new YouTube, so to speak, okay? And they're just gonna delete. Okay, okay. This is what the feel is for. So that feel, when I was like the person that they always had, you said get out of here. This is what it's for, okay? So I'm just gonna see it here. I was seeing somebody create a new YouTube or like a YouTube account, a fake account or whatever, so they could speak to you or like delete comments or they could speak to you or bug you and they were posting like regular comments or whatever. Okay. And all you had to do was just delete the comments instead of regulate. It's online. Okay. But the way that this is going to work out in your favor is down the line and down the future when you have more viewers or okay, so you really do YouTube. When you have more viewers, when something is happening, these same people, right, are going to be working for you because you would have created a job or some sort of business where these people can be deleters. And we're not going to get into that because that's actually a real thought. Okay. And these people now work for you. Ain't God funny? I think it's hilarious. Hilarious. Okay. So I was out for my regular nature hike, which I like to do. Okay. Keeps the body right, keeps down here tight and right, ladies. Okay. Hike. And I saw this. Now, I don't know if you can tell what that is, but it's a whole set of clothing nicely and neatly folded right there. I got so scared. I literally went to the water to see if someone drowned themselves. Like it looked like the movie scene where someone's like, I am done with life. And they just fold everything neatly and just like walk. Like that's, I literally was like going to the trees. Like I had a whole 30 minutes out of my damn hike thinking somebody, okay, that's how scared I got. Okay. Or worried, I should say. Okay. Somebody had one of your belongings. Okay, let me tell you guys a quick story. So I was dating this guy and I used to have a Lacoste dress. Okay. like a pull, like the collar Lacoste dress, and I already knew Wagwan because I've always like know things. I don't think people understand that. Like I know you're doing me dirty, and I will give you a shot to like get your shit together. But I already know, and I already knew that he dibbled and dabbled. Like I figured it out one day, and I remember I woke up one day and my Lacoste dress was missing, and I was like, oh, so you're at the point of bringing my belongings to another bitch to work on. Okay, and that's when I'm gonna have to. You understand? Now you're doing too much. So, God bless. So, yeah, okay. So what I'm getting is somebody has an item of your clothing, or they used to have an item of your clothing, but somehow you, I don't know, I don't know how to explain this, but somehow you were able to detach from that clothing. I know that sounds insane. You're able to detach from his clothing or separate yourself from the separate. Yeah, because my nail just left it. Separate. Okay. Somehow you were able to do that. So this person's been using this garment and it's not doing anything, but they have no idea. I'm seeing this person even try to bury it in graveyard dirt. Miss me with this shit. Below me. That's below me. We don't play that. Okay. This is a side note that I'm getting. Somebody used to step out all the time. Okay, telling me to stick to one. Okay, so back to the clothing. Somebody you left quietly, and the fact that you left quietly kills people, and you're gonna stay quiet, and they're gonna answer their own questions and think, "What if?" And you're gonna leave them like that. Okay, now moving forward to what I was saying. Oh, I hope I didn't lose it. Oh, oh. Somebody's being ghosted by their own practitioner that they were using to attack you. And the reason why they're doing that is because this practitioner has realized that they messed up and they missed a step in something of locking back up an entity or putting something back away. They dabble in dark magic. So this person thought they could use the entity and then put it back away, but they didn't properly put it away. Instead of telling you that, they just blocked you and they're just hiding from you. And you're like, my life is getting frigged up and like you can't get help for it. You're gonna have to find a way to reconnect with this practitioner. You want to dibble and dabble, you're gonna follow the dibble and dabble rules. It is what it is. Okay. While on this hike as well, there's always a spot where I like to go and hold my meds by the water. And at the end of the hike, you know, a little reward for busting that tail. And while I was there, I saw this. I hope you can kind of see. I hope you probably can't even really see the color, but I hope you can. But it was a blue dragonfly, and this thing would just not leave my side. Whoop! It's there, and then whoop! It's there, and then whoop! It was just everywhere. Confirmation for what I'm about to say. It just couldn't leave me alone. This energy or this spirit that I'm about to tell you, that the spiritual meaning of dragonfly just wouldn't lift off. Okay, so maybe for somebody this spirit is just not going to come off of you for the rest of 2025. I'm getting. Okay, and the spiritual meaning of it is a blue dragonfly often symbolizes transformation, wisdom, and intuition. Okay. It can also represent communication, truth, and self expression, particularly through the throat chakra. Ah, ha ha! Ain't that funny? It's what's under attack all the time. Because y'all be knowing. Y'all be knowing I could tear that up. Okay? So, yes, that is what the spiritual meaning is behind it. And again, it could be something like that. Somebody, it could be the same thing that the feel could be for you, is that you cannot get this feeling off of you. Somebody, it could be your intuition. Something is telling you something and you're trying to ignore it and you just can't get that thought off of you. Somebody, it plagues your dreams. It plagues your thoughts at work. It plagues your thoughts when you're out eating. It plagues your thoughts when you're with your family. It plagues you, 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 plagues you. Are you going to pay attention today, tomorrow, or after you're done? Like after life's over for you? And you're on your sick bed and you're like, I wish I would have. Okay? Feel me? Okay. The rest is going to be a quick freestyle. I'm pretty sure I had another one too, but I can't find it right now. And if I can't find it, it means it's not supposed to be discussed. Oh, wow. Yo, Big Dog is so funny. It just popped up. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. And then the next part of the field that I missed. Well, it's okay. I'll just say it now. So a separate field is there was two dragonflies and they were sitting side by side, and they were always with each other side by side. Somebody, you have found your life mate. Okay. You have found your partner you're going to go through life with. There's nothing people can tell you about this individual. There's nothing this person people can tell this individual about you. Okay. Somebody, you have found your retirement job. There's nothing that's going to stop you from succeeding at job, and nothing's going to stop them from succeeding with you. Okay. Somebody, you had a business venture. And if you're here in the flow, there's nothing that's going to stop the success of that business venture. Okay. Somebody, sorry, this is a quick side note before I end this. Somebody, what am I at? Okay, great. Somebody, I gotta say this one. I was gonna leave it out the end because I'm done, and I'm starving, but I'm gonna say this one. Somebody, you need to clear the cutter. People don't want me to talk. I'm gonna talk and help my people. I don't give a somebody, you need to simply clear the clutter of your living space. You will see a change in your weight. I know this sounds crazy. And look, monetary. Yep. You will see a change in your weight. You will see a change in your diet. You will see a change in your productivity. You will see a change in your artistic thoughts and space. You are literally clouding your mind because something has been sent to you to keep your place a mess, because you are somebody that is not productive when your place is a mess. Capiche? Black and white. That's it. Okay? Get your ass up and clean. Mama Mello said get up and clean. All right? And don't worry, because that negative energy can't stick to you. No way. Let me take my ass somewhere, right? I always tell you guys two things, and that is spread love and always keep it raw. And this was your girl Mello. This was an episode of Feels. And this is the show Raw Talk with Mel, the show where we only talk the truth and it's on the raw topics. Blukes. Have a good day.